After owning more than 70 designer bags over the years, I can confidently tell you something most people won't. You don't need 70 bags. In fact, you don't even need 20. The truth is, the majority of those bags ended up sitting on a shelf, collecting dust. They were beautiful, but they weren't versatile, they weren't wearable, and they definitely weren't timeless. What I've discovered after years of trial and error is that there are only 7 bags that truly earn their place in a woman's wardrobe. 7 bags that will work with almost any outfit for nearly every occasion and will keep you looking elegant, stylish and modern for years to come. But here's what's even more important. A bag isn't just something you carry, it's the final touch that completes your entire look. It can either elevate your outfit, making you look intentional and polished, or it can throw everything off, even if the clothes themselves are gorgeous. So today, I'm walking you through the only 7 handbags worth owning. I'll show you exactly what to wear with each one, so your style feels elevated and timeless. And by the end, you'll see that you don't need an overflowing closet. You just need the right pieces, styled in the right way. 1. The soft yet structured shoulder bag. Let's start with the bag that's become one of my quiet essentials, the ALAIA Small Suede Latecal Shoulder Bag. What makes this bag so special is its balance. It's slim and structured enough to look refined, but the suede gives it a softness that makes it feel approachable. It's not overly sharp or intimidating. It has this beautiful, understated luxury that pairs effortlessly with both polished and casual looks. Now, how do you wear it? Picture tailored, high-waisted trousers in a neutral shade. Add a silk blouse tucked neatly at the waist, pointed toe flats, and a fine gold necklace. If you paired that outfit with a big tote, it would feel a little too heavy. If you grabbed a loud, logo-filled bag, it might distract from the elegance. But the Alaia, with its slim profile, sits right under your arm in the most subtle way. It finishes the look without shouting for attention. Another pairing I love, a fitted black sheath dress, sling-back heels, and a trench coat. This bag doesn't overpower a classic outfit like that. It simply whispers elegance. And because it's suede, it also softens the edges of more tailored looks, keeping you from appearing too stiff. What I've learned is that this is the type of shoulder bag that works in those in-between moments, where you want to look polished but not overdressed. You could wear it to lunch, to a work meeting, or even to dinner. It bridges those worlds seamlessly, which is why I consider it one of the 7 essentials. 2. The classic everyday tote. The second bag every woman needs is a tote, but not just any tote, a polished, structured tote that's practical without looking clunky. My recommendation is the Roe Blake grained leather tote. Now, we've all seen oversized bags that end up looking more like luggage than an accessory. They're roomy, yes, but they don't exactly make you look chic. The Roe gets it right with the Blake tote. It's generous enough to hold everything, laptop, water bottle, planner, but the clean lines keep it from overwhelming your frame. Let's talk outfits. On casual days, I love pairing this bag with straight-leg denim, a crisp button-down shirt tucked in, and simple ballet flats. Add a gold watch, maybe a silk scarf tied at the neck, and the tote pulls everything together. Without the bag, it's just a casual look. With the tote, it becomes polished and intentional. For work, this bag shines even more. Try cigarette pants, a fitted blazer, and low-block heels. The Blake tote looks professional, but it's not screaming corporate. It feels elevated, like you've thought about the details. And the best part? It's roomy enough to hold everything you actually need for the day, but it doesn't look bulky. This is the tote that becomes your anchor. When I talk about building a wardrobe around timeless pieces, this is what I mean. A well-made leather tote will age beautifully, it will always be relevant, and it grounds even your most casual outfits in elegance. 3. The timeless heritage satchel. The third bag every woman should own is what I call the heritage bag. It's structured, it's classic, and it carries with it a sense of tradition in the very best way. My personal favourite in this category is the Mulberry Bayswater in oak, a true icon of timeless style. Now let me tell you why this bag is so essential. Some bags simply date. You buy them, you love them for a season, and then a year later, they feel tired. The Bayswater is the opposite. It's been around for decades and it's still relevant today, which tells you everything you need to know about its longevity. It has that quintessential British elegance, structured but not stiff, sophisticated without being pretentious. It's a bag that whispers refinement. And here's the magic. It elevates whatever you're wearing. You could be in the simplest jeans and t-shirt, hair pulled back into a ponytail, and if you add the Bayswater, suddenly you look composed. It's like an instant styling shortcut that says, yes, I have it together. Even if inside, maybe you don't. One of my favourite styling formulas is what I call the classic city look. Picture this: a trench coat in camel, straight leg denim, a striped knit, and loafers. It's Parisian, it's London, it's New York, it works everywhere. Now add the Bayswater. That's when the look feels polished. That's when it transforms from casual to chic. For something softer, I love pairing it with a cashmere sweater in oatmeal, wide-leg trousers in cream or navy, and pointed flats. The relaxed nature of the clothes balances beautifully against the structure of the satchel. It's casual but elevated, comfortable but not sloppy, and that balance is the secret to elegant everyday style. Another tip: if you work in an office or just want to look pulled together for meetings, this bag works perfectly with tailored separates. Imagine high-waisted trousers, a crisp button-up and sling-back heels. The Bayswater completes the picture without ever fighting for attention. It's professional but still feminine. Here's something women often overlook. Bags can create an impression even before you've said a word. A satchel like this sends the message of order and reliability. Even if your handbag is a little messy inside, the structured exterior suggests organization and poise. It's like a secret styling trick for looking capable. And for those of you who are always asking, but where can I actually get this bag? I've made it easy for you. I've linked the exact Mulberry Bayswater in the description below. This is the heritage satchel I recommend above all others. If you're only going to invest in one structured, timeless piece, let it be this one. You'll carry it now, you'll carry it in 10 years, and it will always feel appropriate. 4. The fashion-forward accent bag. Now let's pivot, because while I truly believe in timelessness and classics, I also believe that every wardrobe needs a little personality. That's where the accent bag comes in. And my pick for this is the J.W. Anderson bumper leather shoulder bag. This bag is the definition of fun, but it's still chic. It's sculptural, it's playful, and it has that modern design twist that instantly makes you look like you have an eye for fashion. Think of it as the exclamation mark in your wardrobe. Sometimes you put on something simple, like jeans and a t-shirt or a knit dress, and it just feels flat. This is the bag you add to transform that look into something intentional. One of my favorite examples: picture a fitted black knit dress, ankle boots, and a leather jacket. Without the bag, it's minimal. With the J.W. Anderson bumper in a bold shade, let's say cobalt blue or a deep green, suddenly it looks styled. Suddenly, you look like the woman who always knows what she's doing when she gets dressed. And the best part is, you didn't actually change the outfit, you just added the right bag. Another styling trick I love: head-to-toe beige. A soft cream sweater, tailored beige trousers, nude pumps. This kind of monochrome look is elegant, but it can sometimes fall flat without texture or detail. Enter the bumper bag. The curved, rounded edges break up the simplicity and add dimension. If you pick it in a pop of colour, something vibrant against all those neutrals, the whole look comes alive without losing its elegance. And let's talk about personality. Not everyone wants to experiment with bold fashion through their clothing, because trendy pieces come and go. But accessories? That's where you can play. If you're someone who loves neutrals and classic silhouettes, an accent bag is your way of dipping into fashion-forward territory without overhauling your whole wardrobe. The bag does the heavy lifting for you. I call this the uplifter bag. It's not your daily workhorse. It's the one you reach for when you're feeling like your outfit is missing that final spark. For example, imagine a white button-down, slim denim, ballet flats. Very classic, very simple. Now, add this bag in a vibrant hue. Suddenly, it looks styled for an editorial, not just the school run or grocery store. One of my favorite little secrets is that women who look effortlessly stylish often just know how to accessorize strategically. They're not necessarily buying brand new clothes every season. They're re-wearing basics, but adding one bold detail. That's exactly what this J.W. Anderson bag does. It gives you that editorial edge without demanding that you change your personal style. So, while I'll always advocate for the timeless pieces, don't underestimate the value of one statement accent bag. It brings personality, it shows confidence, it makes fashion fun, and most importantly, it gives you that versatility, because one playful bag can completely refresh outfits you've worn dozens of times before. 5. The understated evening bag. When it comes to evenings, I always say, less is more. You don't need something oversized or flashy. You need a bag that feels like an extension of your outfit, not a distraction. That's why my go-to recommendation is the APC Small Grace shoulder bag. This is the definition of Parisian elegance. It's compact, sleek, and refined, with minimal hardware and clean lines. It doesn't shout, it whispers. And that whisper is exactly what makes it powerful. Because instead of the bag being the center of attention, you are. Your outfit, your energy, your presence. The Grace bag simply ties it all together. Now let's talk about how to actually wear it. Imagine a slip dress in either black silk or champagne satin. Add delicate strappy heels, soft waves in your hair, maybe a pair of small diamond studs. If you were to add a sequined clutch or a heavily logoed bag, it would compete with the dress. But with the Grace bag, the outfit breathes. It looks effortless. It looks chic in that way French women are known for. Understated, but striking. But what I love most about this bag is that it isn't just for glamorous dinners or cocktail parties. It works beautifully for those everyday, elevated moments too. Picture yourself heading to dinner with friends. You're wearing straight-leg jeans, a fitted blazer, a silk camisole and kitten heels. Add the Grace bag and suddenly that casual look becomes smart casual. You look polished but still relaxed. That balance is what makes this bag so versatile. Another styling trick I often recommend is going monochrome. Try an all-black outfit, slim tailored trousers, a black silk blouse, black pointed pumps. Then carry the Grace bag in glossy leather. The texture of the bag adds just enough contrast to break up the outfit without overwhelming it. It's subtle, but it makes the look feel styled. That's the beauty of understated accessories. They're the quiet details that elevate you. And here's the thing. Bags like this don't date. They don't scream 2023 or 2025 or any particular year. In a decade, you'll still be reaching for it. Which means it's not just a purchase, it's an investment in your personal style. That's why the APC Grace bag has earned its spot on this list. It's proof that sometimes the simplest choice is the most powerful one. 6. The confident power bag. Now let's shift gears completely, because while the Grace bag whispers, there are times when you want your handbag to speak clearly, to say, I've arrived, I know who I am, and for that, nothing beats the Versace La Medusa leather handbag. I call this the power bag. Every woman deserves one. It's bold, structured, and unapologetic. But here's the magic. It manages to be strong without tipping into loud or gaudy. It has presence, but it's polished. One of my absolute favorite pairings is with a blazer dress and sleek pumps. This look is sharp and feminine all at once, and the La Medusa reinforces that strength. When you carry it, you immediately look more commanding. It's not just an accessory, it's a statement. But this bag isn't only for formal or business occasions, it also integrates beautifully into modern workwear. Imagine high-waisted tailored trousers, a slim turtleneck, and pointed toe heels. The clean lines of your outfit mirror the structured lines of the bag, creating harmony. You look authoritative without looking severe. This is power dressing for today's woman, confident, refined, and stylish. And here's where I think this bag surprises a lot of people. It's not limited to boardrooms and big events. It looks incredible with minimal off-duty outfits too. Try slim, dark denim, a crisp white button-down, and loafers. Then add the La Medusa. Instantly, the entire outfit transforms from casual to polished. It's like adding punctuation to your sentence. It doesn't change the words, but it changes how the sentence lands. And this is something I don't think gets talked about enough. Bags like this don't just change your outfit, they change how you feel. When I carry a structured, confident handbag like the La Medusa, I notice my posture shifts. I stand a little taller, I feel more self-assured, and when you feel that, people around you notice it too. This is why I always encourage women to invest in at least one strong, structured handbag. Because style isn't only about looking good, it's also about how you carry yourself. And there are days when you need that extra boost, when you want to feel unstoppable. That's when you reach for this bag, and it's more than leather and hardware. It's a mood, a mindset, a reminder of your own strength, and that's exactly why the Versace La Medusa belongs in the only 7 bags worth owning. 7. The Effortless Cool Girl Shoulder Bag. The final bag in this collection is one I absolutely love because it fills a gap the other bags don't. It's relaxed, it's slouchy, and it has that effortless cool girl energy. I'm talking about the Givenchy Voyou leather shoulder bag. Where the Versace La Medusa is structured and commanding, the Voyou is softer, more undone, but still undeniably luxurious. It's the bag you reach for when you want to look stylish without looking like you tried too hard. Let me paint a picture. You're wearing your favorite straight leg jeans, a crisp white t-shirt, and an oversized blazer. Simple, easy pieces. Add sneakers or ankle boots. Throw this bag over your shoulder, and suddenly you look like the woman everyone else notices in the cafe, the one who looks chic without being fussy. That's the power of a bag like this. Another outfit I love with the Voyou is a flowing maxi dress, maybe in a floral print or a soft neutral, paired with boots. Structured bags can sometimes look too formal against a relaxed silhouette, but the Voyou complements the looseness beautifully. It feels balanced, it feels natural. What I personally enjoy about this bag is its versatility. It can lean casual, but it doesn't look out of place with a more tailored outfit either. For example, try slim black trousers, a cream turtleneck and loafers. Then add the Voyou. It softens the sharpness of the look, keeping you approachable and modern. This is the bag for weekends, errands, coffee dates, and travel. It's the one you sling on when you don't want to overthink things, but you still want to look put together. And just like I mentioned with the Mulberry Bayswater earlier, I've linked the Voyou in the description below so you can check it out directly. I always say, every wardrobe needs at least one bag that feels relaxed, but still elevated. The Givenchy Voyou is that bag. It's the missing puzzle piece that makes the whole collection complete. 7 bags, that's it. And trust me, as someone who has owned more than 70, I can tell you with certainty, you don't need more than this. Why? Because these 7 cover every mood, every outfit, every occasion. Whether you're running errands, going into a meeting, heading to dinner, or traveling for the weekend, there's a bag here that makes you look polished, intentional, and stylish.